Hello and welcome back to another Monday makeup video. This video is going to be the August empties and mini reviews. I'm Jennifer Mata-McMahon. Thank you for being here and spending some time with me. Let's get into it. Okay, so I have some things to share with you. I'm looking at it and it's not that much. I thought I had more because it's into the second week of September and I thought, well, maybe I have a lot, so let me do this. But now that I'm looking at it, I think I have a lot of repeats of the same things. But let's get into it. Let's start with hair. I have two dry shampoos, my favorite Batiste dry shampoos. I have one of the beautiful brunette one that has a hint of color in it. This one actually is my last one of these. I'm not going to repurchase this again. I used to like this because it had the hint of color, it didn't leave such a white cast on me. But I find that I don't know, it's not that it stained my pillowcase, although I think it does a little bit. It leaves like a little bit of a brown like residue behind anything that's light colored that brushes against my hair after I have applied this. But I don't know, I just don't love it. I don't love what this does for my hair. I don't think it acts as a dry shampoo as well as this one does, for example. So when I buy the Batiste one, I think I'm going to continue to buy this one. I really like how this one smells too. This one is a tropical coconut and exotic one, tropical smell. It's the Batiste dry shampoo, fresh and clean one. It's the regular one. It comes out white, so you have to like really zhuzh it into your hair. But I like it. I like how it smells. So I went through two of those, and I have another one of these that I'm using. It's almost, I would say like a third left. And I would repurchase this after I'm done with that. Although I still have this one, that third left of this type, and I have another kind of high-end one that I'm going through that I really like. So those are the two that I have in use right now. But I heard of a new kind that I think I'm going to explore the next time around. So I might hold off on repurchasing this one again to try that high-end one. So we'll see. But these are the two that I'm done with, and I'm going to set everything down there. I went through two Joico Balancing Blue shampoo. These are great for color treated hair. I went through two shampoos and two conditioners, and it's not that I washed my hair and conditioned my hair more so in the month of August than any other month. It's just that Michael sent me what I had in Chicago. I had a conditioner and a shampoo there, and he brought it over, so I finished the one that I had in the shower here and finished the bottle that I had there. None of these, neither of the pair that I had in Chicago or here were full, so I just went through whatever was left in each of these. So all of those are gone. These are really good for color treated hair, but I think that once I'm done with the pair of shampoo and conditioner that I have in the shower, I'm not going to repurchase it. I'm going to go with another shampoo and conditioner that is great for color treated hair that I have in the shower right now that I'm really enjoying, and I'll review that once I'm done with it, and I'll tell you that sort of why I like that one. But this one, the reason why I want to stop using it is because I don't feel my hair is completely clean when I use this, so I feel like I have to use a lot of it and sort of double cleanse it and have it have like 2 applications of shampoo when I wash my hair, because I feel like with one it doesn't do the job. So I don't know. And I've been using this blue shampoo from Joico for a long time. So I think like I'm done. I need something different. Maybe that's it too. My hair gets used to a shampoo and then it doesn't work for it anymore. So it might be that it's exhausted its capability of cleaning my hair, and now my hair needs something new. That might be it too. So after I'm done with the ones that I have in the shower, I'm not repurchasing that anymore. I went through a body lotion. This one is the Rose Water Body Lotion by Crabtree and Evelyn. I got this, I want to say at TJ Maxx. I love it. It smells like rose water, and I love anything delicious that smells like rose water. And I went through this whole container of body lotion, and I'm already using another one because after I discovered this at TJ Maxx, I bought one, I tried it, I loved it, and when I went to TJ Maxx again, I bought two. So I'm using another one of this one already, and I have another one like waiting to be used after I consume the second one. So I'll go through 3 of these with time. I love this. Highly recommend it. It's really good for the summer because it's light. It's not an intense moisturization to your skin, so it's not necessarily good for winter, but for summer it's perfect. And it's perfect for when you moisturize and need to get dressed really quickly because it absorbs quickly, so it doesn't leave that really thick film of lotion on your skin that gets stuck to your clothes. Love this. Okay, health wise, I went through a whole package of Duovie, which is my I always want to say endorphins, and they're not as endorphins, they're estrogen. This is my hormone replacement therapy, HRT, is that what they call it? People call it HRT. I call them estrogen because that's what it is. But it's hormone replacement therapy, or HRT, which are good for women that are perimenopausal or menopausal and not producing estrogen anymore. If you decide to go that route, there's other routes to go to tackle the symptoms of menopause or perimenopause. I just decided with my doctor that this is the route that I was going to go, and these are the pills that I'm taking. And I went through a packet of these, Duovie. I also went through a bottle of calcium with vitamin D3, also because of menopause. Osteoporosis is because of menopause, you have a higher risk of osteoporosis, so you're more prone to brittle bones and bones breaking. So calcium is recommended, and D3, the vitamin D3 helps solidify, or what's the word? I'm thinking of the word in Spanish, but it helps to retain the calcium and not have your system flush it out. The D3 helps the calcium stay in your system. So that's why it's good to take them in combination. So I went through a whole bottle of this. This was, how many? 120 rapid releasing soft gels with 1,200 milligrams of calcium and 25 mcgs or 1,000 units of vitamin D3 in each of these pills. They're huge, so if you have trouble swallowing pills, which I sometimes have, it's hard sometimes to swallow these pills because they're huge, but they're soft gels, which makes it easier to swallow, which I always appreciate. So I went through 2 of those. I also went through another Sensodyne Extra Whitening Toothpaste. I highly recommend this if you have sensitive gums or sensitive teeth. it's really nice for that. My dentist recommended it to me when I was already using it. I discovered it and started using it because my teeth were hurting when I ate ice cream, which I was not about to stop eating, or when I drank tea or things that were too hot. So either too hot or too cold would cause sensitivity, and this has really helped with the sensitivity in my teeth. And then really strong toothpaste like Crest or Colgate would also cause it, especially the whitening kind. And I need whitening kinds because I drink tea and I drink Coke Zero, and that really affects the coloring of my teeth, and I need something to help with whitening. So, and this helps with both things, the whitening and the sensitivity. So highly recommend this one. Another thing that I went through in bulk are these things. These are air fresheners, and I went in bulk because I had one in each bathroom, so I went through all of these. These are really great because they don't, it's not like a candle that you risk, it's a fire hazard, right? These are not a fire hazard. These, you just twist them up and the product is inside, so you just kind of twist them up. Let me see if I can do it, because they can sometimes be a little stubborn to open and get stuck. But once you twist them up like this, the product is inside and you just leave it like that. And this, right now, it's all used up and hard, but it's a gel and it's full when it's new and ready to be used. It's full of this gel that you open and it emits this odor, this fresh odor, and they sell them in different kinds of odors. You just place it, I place it on top of the toilet. You can place it anywhere you want in your bathroom, and it just kind of refreshes the place. I buy these like in bulk, so I brought this one to show you what it looks like when it has the covering. So this one is an after the rain kind of scent. The brand is Renazit, and it's just a gel air freshener that you can, I put them in the bathroom, you can put them anywhere you want. And it kind of like works in this way. It's kind of like interesting to discover how, the first time I bought them I kind of struggled to discover how do you use this. But once you discover how to use it, it's really easy and straightforward to use. It's just it can be a little bit of a struggle to get to twist it and open it up, but after that you're set, and just sit it there and it can last, I would say, like a month and a half, and you're set. So there you go. I used 3 of these and I already bought more. Okay, now moving to face. I used up a toner from Burt's Bees. This is my favorite toner, and I wanted to repurchase it and buy a new one. I've used many of these, I think like 3 or 4 of these, that I go through them and buy it again and go through them and buy it again and so on. But I couldn't find it. It was sold out everywhere. The only place that I could buy it from was directly from the Burt's Bees website, and they charged me like $5 in shipping or something like that, ridiculous. And I said, no, I don't want to pay for shipping. I never want to pay for shipping. And so I couldn't find it at Amazon. I couldn't find it at Walmart, which are the places where I typically buy it from. It was sold out of stock. So I bought a different one. I bought one from Pixie. That's the one that I'm using right now. I like this one better than the one that I bought from Pixie. It is it's rose water toner. Again, with the rose water, the smell is really nice. Really nice smell, rose water smell, and the toner is really, really soft, really nice for sensitive skin, which I have, and I love it. I love it, and if I could repurchase it again, I would, but for some reason, it's really hard to find. I hope they're not preparing themselves to discontinue it, because I love this product, but it's hard. It's hard to find. I think, yeah, the only place I could find it was in the Burt's Bees website directly, and again, I didn't necessarily want to buy it from there. I don't know why. I guess I should have. And I think that if once I go through the the Pixie one that I bought, I have another one from Thatcher's that I need to go through, but that one has witch hazel and rose water, and I don't know if I'm gonna like that as much because witch hazel tends to be a little strong for my face and for my skin, and I don't know if it's gonna be as good as this. This for me is the Bomb Bickety. Okay. So I went through one of those. I went through an Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Scrub. I've had this for a while. It takes me a long time to go through scrubs because I don't use them on a daily basis, although it says you can. It's not as abrasive, so you definitely can use it on a daily basis, but I just wash my face. I leave this in the shower. So when I'm in the shower, I typically wash my face with a facial cleanser, and then maybe I'll use a scrub, and that's why I don't go through scrubs as quickly as I do through facial cleansers, because I don't use them every day. But I went through this one. I liked it. I don't think I would necessarily purchase it again because the little scrubbies, it's a physical exfoliant with the little scrubbies that you can actually feel, right? I don't know that I would buy this one again because the little beads are so small, like a grain of, like smaller than a grain of sand, that oftentimes they got into my eyes, and then I spent the entire day feeling like I had something in my eye and I couldn't get it out until finally maybe the next day I got it out, and it was horrible. The feeling of having something in your eye that you can't get out is, if you had that happen to you, and I'm sure you have because everybody probably has, it is really, really uncomfortable. And so just for that reason, I don't think I would purchase it again. But other than that fact, it's a good product, and it does scrub your face, and it's gentle enough to use every day. I went through a Pond's cleansing balm. I love this thing. This one I think was the second or third, and I already purchased another one. It smells delicious, and I'm already using a repurchased one of these. I use this as the first step in my nighttime routine to cleanse my face. It helps me remove my makeup. So I use this to remove my makeup, and then I go in with a facial cleanser to cleanse. I love it. It's great. I used to use the Clinique one that is $30. This one is under $10. So love it. I used up finally this Milani, I think it's a lip oil. I'm not really sure what it's called. The writing is all blurred off. This one was in the scent honey. I think there's different scents. There was a rose scent one. I went through that really quickly because I love everything and anything rose scented. And then I had the honey one that it took me a longer time to go through. I love these things. When I went through it, I repurchased the rose one because when I bought them, I bought the rose and the honey. I went through the rose one again really quickly, and then I used the honey one. And so once this one's done, this one was done, I went through, I bought the rose one again. It's really nice. It smells nice. It's really hydrating. It's really nice for your lips. At nighttime I wear this, and I go to bed with this, and it really plumps and moisturizes and hydrates my lips. Really like that. And the last two things that I used up were makeup wise. I cut them because I wanted to use up until the last drop. They're primers. This one is the Pores No More primer from Dr. Brandt, and it originally looks like this before you cut it. It looks like this. It's great. I like it. I would totally repurchase it. This is actually a repurchase. I had another one of these. I used it all up. I think I had a mini of this. I used it all up, and then I have this one. I don't know if I still have a mini of this. I might. I really like it. I like this primer. I like how it sits on my skin. I like how it sits under makeup, so it plays well with other makeup products, with foundation. It blurs my pores. I think it's one of the best that blurs my pores, but the other one that I finished I think is better for pore blurring, and I'll show you the other one in this. But I would totally repurchase this one again. So the other primer I repurchased, I also cut it because I wanted to get everything out of it, is the Smashbox. And I have the mini one. The Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer Pore Minimizing one. It's the one that has this like light purple, lilac-y color. I think this one is better for blurring pores than the Dr. Brandt's one. But it also, this one mattifies a little bit. The Dr. Brandt's one is a little more moisturizing. So if you want to use the Dr. Brandt's one like all over your face, like on your cheeks, or you have other pores, other areas of your face that you want to minimize your pores that you don't need to mattify, then the Dr. Brandt's would be better. Dr. Brandt would be better. If you do need to mattify every area where you want to blur your pores, then this one would be better because it mattifies and blurs. So this one for my nose is perfect. And that's the area where I have my most enlarged pores. So I would totally repurchase this one again. But I still have primers. And since I'm in my no-buy year, one of my rules is that I can't buy anything from a category that I still own products from that particular category, then I'm not going to purchase primers. Although I did realize that I don't have a lot of blurring primers, and both of these primers are blurring ones, which is why I went through them. And they're empty is because I use a blurring primer every day. Illuminating primer or a moisturizing primer, rarely, and I have some of those, but I rarely use them because my issue and the reason why I use primers is to blur pores or to mattify certain areas of my face, or sometimes to create a base for the foundation to adhere to and to help the foundation last a longer time on my face. Since I didn't have a lot of blurring primers left, I did buy the e.l.f. The putty primer, the one that's similar to the Tatcha one, or the dupe for the Tatcha one, and I've been using that one lately. And I think I bought. Did I buy it or did I have it already? An e.l.f. Blurring one that comes with a dropper that's more of a creamy, it's not completely liquid, but it does come with a dropper and it's more of a creamy, liquidy consistency. I feel like that one doesn't do much for my skin. The one that's a putty one does. But I don't know, I don't think any primer really does much in terms of blurring my pores. Anyway, this video is not about primers and pores. Maybe I should do a video reviewing primers and talking about skin issues, and what are my skin issues and what are the things that I find that work, because I did buy a product that people have raved about that working for minimizing pores, or helping with minimizing pores, or the appearance of minimizing pores at least, right? So, but yeah, that's it. Those are my empties for the month of August and my mini reviews of these products, and thank you for stopping by and spending some time with me, and I will see you again soon. Bye.